If you have high functioning anxiety, this video is for you. Today we're going to talk about why high functioning anxiety can be so hard to recognize and what to do about it if you experience it. So, hi, I'm Emma Coble. I'm a licensed professional counselor in Colorado, and I also see clients in Florida. So, high functioning anxiety is something that a lot of the clients come to see me typically have. Some people, many people already know they're anxious, but some people might think if they're a very high functioner, like, I'm not that anxious, I'm just very driven, I'm very ambitious. And this can be being driven is seen as something that's really positive in our capitalistic, fast moving society. If you are someone who's ambitious and driven, you probably accomplish a lot. You probably get a lot done, and the message that you should continue to do this just kind of gets reinforced. Um, However, that the stress and tension that come from pushing, and not resting build up in your body and take a toll on you mentally and physically. So if you're experiencing things like, difficulty sleeping or tension in your body, or whenever you reach one goal, feeling like the goalpost just moves, um, those can be signs that your body is actually undergoing a lot of stress and that you are experiencing some anxiety. Furthermore, you might notice that your relationship might be breaking down. Um, so these are things that might be an indicator that that some support might be helpful. So, what's the connection between high functioning anxiety and trauma? And trauma is something I specialize in and work with my clients. So, oftentimes, if you have high functioning anxiety, you may have its roots may be deeper. This can, of course, be a part of our personality to be high achieving, to be driven. And sometimes for many of my clients, they came from a household where love felt conditional, where they had to produce or achieve or be good at something or just in general to feel loved and validated. Um, it mattered then to their sense of safety, to their sense of feeling safe and lovable inside their house. If you grew up in a house like this, your nervous system might still feel this, like, I have to keep doing and moving and achieving to be safe and to be lovable. The strategies that you used to feel safe and lovable as a kid, totally made sense back then, and they were helpful to your survival. And now in your life, it might be the case that this constant movement and doing and achieving is no longer something that's helpful for you. Or maybe it would be helpful in a way if you were also caring for yourself and for this part of you that is wanting to achieve and move and do all the time. Um, if this is you, I want to say it's not a character flaw. This is not your fault if this is occurring. And it is something that we can work with. And the way we work with it is through both EMDR therapy and internal family systems therapy. So, with EMDR, we are understanding the story and the root of where this high functioning anxiety came from and how it developed and why it developed. And we're desensitizing you to that old trauma, that old story that took place that has made your body feel unsafe if you're not constantly moving and achieving and doing. And we're doing this with bilateral stimulation, and helping you be in your body and be still. With IFS therapy, additionally, we are wanting to understand this part, like the high functioning anxious part, and understand its story and what it's afraid will happen if it's stopped. We're doing a lot of empathizing with this part and developing compassion for it. So you do not have to stay stuck in survival mode. There are treatments for this if this is you. And I will say that a lot of my clients who are healing their high functioning anxiety actually feel more alive and productive. And it doesn't mean that the things they want to achieve, they're not going to achieve. They're just going to do it in a way that's not from this place of urgency and stress. So, if you're in Colorado, reach out for a free consultation. And thanks for watching.